Welcome back to Great Day Live. We are here at Kentucky Opera Center for Cultural Health. Not only is our rehearsals going on right now, they're gearing up for their holiday production of All Is Calm. So where we are is the stage, so to speak. I'm with Chris Mirto, who is the Kentucky Opera Producing Director. When I always ask the producer, what is your role? I know you want to laugh and go, everything, everything. I know, because our executive producer back at the station, she's thinking everything. Right. And that truly is. I mean, from what this space looks like to making sure the right roles are cast to the vision, it's all in your hands.
Yeah, and I think that's really fun because I get to be a part of the whole production from the beginning to the end. I get to interact with every single person who works on the production, from the design team to the marketing staff to the singers to the orchestra, our amazing crew, and all the local artisans we hire. So it's really cool to be able to work with every single person on a show from beginning to end.
And this is such a unique production, such a great space. You've just been here since July. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome. What has it been like working with Kentucky Opera so far?
It's been great. Yeah. I love it. It's always fun. It's always new. It's always challenging. And it's fun to do meaningful work and to work with a community that cares so much about the work and the art, and to meet so many new exciting people who are so amazing at what they do. It's been great.
So take me kind of inside what the journey's been like with All Is Calm. I guess let's begin with this cool space, because I was here last year.
Yeah.
Totally different vibe, right?
Totally different.
Totally different. You walk in and you realize, wow, I didn't know a warehouse space could be completely transformed and have a feeling to it, if that makes sense. There's a feeling to it.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. I think this warehouse space is wild and weird and marvelous and wonderful, and the thing that I love about it is that it can be different for every show, so the audience never knows exactly what they're going to get, except great work. But every time they walk in the space, it's going to be totally different. So for this one in particular, the story wanted something intimate and close, and it wanted it to feel special. And so we get to transform the space to help tell the story of that particular show every single time, which is really great, because then the audience experience is always different, and it works in tandem with the artists and with the story that the show's telling.
And you have such a say too in choosing the artists. This is what an all-male show, all a cappella, and I mean, how do you go through that process of choosing just the right person and making sure, on top of it all, you're hiring local talent, which is phenomenal?
Yeah, I mean, it starts all the way at the beginning of choosing the show based on what the community wants, what the community needs, and then kind of just making sure we do find the right people for every job, people who are passionate about the work, who ask good questions about the work, who want it to be amazing, and who raise the bar. And that's all the way from every single singer to every single musician, every single designer, which is great. And then it makes the show so special because it's unique and specific to that group of people who are building that world together.
Barbara and I were just talking about just the choice, even with All Is Calm. It feels more relevant right now in this world than ever. You know, we look to history and think, oh, it's the past, it's the past. There's so many lessons. And there's so many lessons about humanity and treating people with respect and dignity at a very holy time of the year. There's a lot that you just had to have a heyday kind of digging into this to see what do we pull out and show the audience.
Yeah, and it's great because it means that the audience is going to get to come and experience the event of the piece in the middle of everything that's going on right now. I think that's great. I mean, I think when art can speak to the moment, it's the most powerful.
What do you hope they take away from this performance more than anything that you're working on right now, that you're like, oh, I can't wait for the audience to feel this?
Yeah, you know,
isn't there always like a moment that you're like, this moment?
I hope that the thing they leave with is that you can be present with one another, that you can have a shared experience that reminds you that you're people, that we're humans, that it can be simple even when it's complex, and that it can be calm in the middle of everything. and that you can do it with total strangers and artists and in a cool space. Yeah.
And have something in common, which
Yeah,
is
totally.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
We don't hear other people's commonalities.
Right.
In all the noise,
Yeah.
and this is an important lesson. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
This is great.
I love
Thank
this.
you.
I can't wait to see this, and I hope everybody will be excited as well, because it is, we're talking about, kind of a heavy piece, but this is appropriate for families too.
Oh,
And
yeah,
an
totally.
important lesson, I think, for families to hear as well. So those tickets for those later productions are going fast. So just go to kyopera.org.